come on, Spider-Man trailer number 2. For starters, compare this, just let's start general. Spider-Man trailer number 1, Spider-Man trailer number 2. Which one did you enjoy more? They have distinctly different feelings.
Yes.
Talk to me.
So I enjoyed the first one because it was fresh. Like it was the first time we saw the mind control. It was the first time we saw Scorpion, like that. It was the first time we really saw the organic web, human mutation thing that they're going with.
Yep.
So that was all very interesting. And in this trailer, I feel like we just got more of it and it was a little bit heightened.
Sure.
Lot more action in this trailer.
I completely agree. Yep.
A lot more
I was
action.
going to mention that.
Like the only action we really get in the first trailer is like the one slow-mo shot of him going against the hand and then like a couple of shots at the tank. This, you get the tank, you get Hulk smash into a building, you get way more fights with the hand, you get him fighting armed people, you get more of the Scorpion fight. Like it seems like there is a lot of action going on. And, we said it last time, I'll say it again this time, there seems to be a lot going on. And that, I still think, the Scorpion will be very much like the Rhino in TASM 2, where he is right at the start, and then we don't get that anymore, and it's just going to show Peter fighting the Scorpion and kind of losing a little bit or having troubles because he's dealing with this mutation thing, and that's the first time he's experiencing it, or that's when he's realizing it's a problem, and that's kind of how they introduce that, and they use the Scorpion to do that, which is fine. I like the Scorpion. I like the suit. I like him using the tail. Like, I want to see.
You like that actor because you're a Breaking Bad fan.
Oh yeah. He's in Better Call Saul a lot too, I think.
I actually really kind of like that wrinkle. I've been loud about not
everything.
Of course. I have been outspoken about not wanting them to bring back MJ to do a different love interest or a new love interest in this movie, or just doing something different. Because I do like it. I love the ending of No Way Home with him leaving her. I love that. I know that you don't like the ending. I love it. It's one of my favorite scenes in that movie. But I do like the wrinkle of this movie where it's like, you're in trouble because I love you. I gotta get you out of here. You have no idea who I am. Just come.
Why is she in trouble?
Because Jean Grey is peering into his mind.
Yeah, when she hit him, we assume it's Jean Grey. When the mind control person was like, "What if I go visit MJ?" I was like, "Oh,
yeah,
that was good."
It's so interesting because it's like, why is Jean Grey being that awful? I almost think that it's somebody else. I think 100% Sadie Sink is Jean Grey.
Okay,
100%.
Yeah, I don't think that's bad.
But what are the odds that the trailers are being edited to make us think that Jean Grey is the villain here, and it's actually Mr. Negative?
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me.
Or somebody else.
Yeah. And Jean Grey's trying to help.
Yes. And Marvel is notorious for doing things like this.
The Mandarin.
Sure. Yeah, that's a great example. Any chance that it is Grey Hulk and they've edited the trailers?
That'd be so weird. Why would it be Grey Hulk?
A lot of people want him to be Grey Hulk. We recently had Todd McFarlane on the podcast. All of his runs of The Incredible Hulk are Grey Hulk. Grey Hulk is an iconic, famous version of the Hulk, and it could be a good way to differentiate it from Nice Hulk, which he has been for the last couple of years, and that guy's green. So making him gray would be interesting. They've already given us Red Hulk. Wouldn't surprise me if this Hulk is gray.
But there's no reason there that you gave me of why they would make him gray.
For fans. They do stuff like that all the time for nerds.
Well, it's like the in-world explanation.
No reason then.
Oh, no.
But it's...
I mean, we've gotten Rage Hulk that's mean plenty of times that's green.
I know, so this is a way to differentiate.
Why would you need to differentiate it?
Because people want it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not... It's the...
Can you give me an example of when they just, like, change something?
Sokovian fortune teller. Like, the Halloween costumes for WandaVision. Like, that is just because it's like, oh, look, comic accurate suits. They do that shit all the time.
But the explanation for that is, like, it's
a Halloween episode.
Yeah.
Okay, the explanation for this is that he's been Nice Hulk and now he's... Or, you know what? Mr. Negative, if he's colorless,
Yeah.
Then he takes the color out of him.
Okay, there
you go.
There you go. That's something I'm looking for, you know.
Come on, let's talk Bruce Banner. He's seemingly a really prominent part of this movie. It's, you know, a little bit the thing about Sony and Marvel, where we can't have a Marvel Studios Sony project without a major player from the MCU selling tickets. So Homecoming, it's Iron Man. Far From Home, it's Nick Fury. No Way Home, it's Doctor Strange. And now in Brand New Day, it's going to be Bruce Banner. So far, I mean, what are the odds that the Hulk scene is not the climax of the movie?
High.
Because they're already showing it.
Yeah, I never thought it was. Yeah. I do think it's going to be a very similar to Age of Ultron thing. You know, I think that's going to be a little repetitive, where it's like, you're mind controlled. It was Scarlet Witch. Now it's Jean Grey.
Yeah.
But maybe not. I don't know. But he had a device.
Yes.
That's so interesting.
Stabilizes him.
Yeah.
It's we don't want to pay for the Professor Hulk CGI device.
So good. I mean, we don't want to see it. But there was that line. It's like, why would you want to control what nature has in store or whatever?
Yeah.
So it's like, how is this movie going to end in terms of Tom and his development? Is he going to be a human spider, or is it like, is he going to go back to normal? Like, is he just always going to have organic webs? Like, what version of Spider-Man are we going to get in the next movie after this?
Yeah.
Like, what's the conclusion of this plot line of him becoming more organic or whatever? It's interesting.
This movie's looking like it's, even though there's a lot going on, it is very street level, seemingly. You know, there's no otherworldly threat that's going to end the world, anything like that we're dealing with. Like No Way Home was going to destroy the fabric of our reality or something like that.
Technically, Far From Home, we thought that the whole time too. We thought Quentin Beck was from another dimension and it was going to destroy our world and blah blah blah. Sure. All over the world.
Yeah. So it's not an otherworldly threat. Do you think that that's going to be a hard sell for you, and do you think that's going to be a hard sell for audiences, that the stakes seemingly have lowered so much?
No, I don't think.
You think that's a good thing?
Yes.
Yeah. Why?
I mean, everyone's asking for like street level stuff now. Daredevil, we liked Daredevil, and we you know, you gotta have. It can't always be that. It can't always be Endgame. It can't always be whatever the frick. You know.
Yeah.
So no, I think this is great, and it's perfect for where he is after No Way Home. Like, he's give us some of this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got some new shots of the suit. Suit looks really good. It looks just really practical. It's just there. You know, like it's what?
Sometimes.
Oh, you thought it looked bad in shots?
I still think a lot of the color or the swinging, it's better than it has been, but it's still like, I feel like it's a little animated. Like it's a little CGI.
Yeah, I don't really feel that way about any of these shots as I'm rewatching this right now, but again, maybe I'm full of shit. The big thing for me, if we're talking about bad shots, is there's this shot of Peter falling. And I'm going to pull it up right now. This looks terrible.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that one I remember. It's definitely better. And again, we've talked about the CGI like artist and the way the industry is different now, and how back then, you know, I just, you know, there are still movies where I go back and watch it, like TASM 2 or Pacific Rim or things like that, where they just look better, and it's probably because they spent more time on it, and now they're cutting corners. And I still like the suit. It still looks not as touchable as as you know, I think it can be, especially in some of the swinging scenes, even though it's not bad. You know, it's still good. I've just seen better, I guess. You know what I mean?
How is the Hulk fight going to go? Is this going to be another Hulk scene where the Hulk is talked off of a ledge?
When?
Red Hulk with Captain America: Brave New World.
Oh yeah, Red Hulk. Okay.
Sun's getting real low.
Yeah, I mean they do that in Age of Ultron, but then like when he's actually mind controlled, like Iron Man has to beat the F out of him.
Yeah.
No, I think it's gonna be a little bit more creative than that. I don't know what it is. Maybe we get that device back on him.
Sure.
And it blocks something, or maybe Frank and Pete are working together, and Peter's fighting him, and Frank has to go like shoot the guy who's mind controlling him. I don't know. I'm hoping it's a little bit more. I don't think it's gonna just be sun's getting real low. Maybe they'll make a joke about it.
I could totally see them making a sun's getting real low joke. So what is your best case scenario for the ending? Do you think they kill him in this movie? Do you think they kill Spider-Man in Spider-Man Brand New Day?
No.
They have ways to bring him back to life. I'm just saying, do they kill him?
No.
Okay.
What do you?
I think it's possible.
Okay. Why?
I think it's possible if he just goes through the fucking ringer in this movie and he's dead at the end of it. And I don't know if they resurrect him in this movie or they resurrect him in Doomsday or Secret Wars, but I totally see that being possible. Especially if they find an alien like goo on another planet and it seems to have healing properties, and yeah, totally could see that happening.
Okay.
You think it's that far-fetched? You're making a far-fetched face.
I mean, anything's possible. I don't know.
You're so appalled by this idea of mine.
I just a lot of left field that they find alien goo and then bring Spider-Man back to life in his first movie that he's had since.
I'm saying this movie ends and he's dead. And then they find alien goo on another planet in like Secret Wars.
Yeah. I think Aunt May might come back, and I think she's Jean Grey. Why is that so far-fetched? Maybe alien goo brings her back, gives her red hair, and now she's Jean Grey. Why is that so crazy?
That was one of the craziest things you've ever done on this podcast. Marvel is nervous right now because they've made good movies and they haven't done as well. So they're going to take swings that they think will work to put butts in seats, and killing Spider-Man and then bringing him back to life.
Might do the opposite.
And bringing him back to life in Doomsday or Secret Wars would put butts in seats. And I think you're wrong to think that. You're wrong to think otherwise.
I think both could be true.
That's a reason that they wouldn't kill him, because they're nervous and they're trying to be safe.
I think it could simultaneously piss a lot of people off.
Sure.
And it feel cheap and be like, oh, so we waited 5 years for a Spider-Man movie and you just kill him off. And like, that's the ending of the movie. That's how you're going to end the movie? Is him dying?
They can write it really well where he dies and it's like a really dramatic scene and he's saving the people he loves and this and that.
It just feels like, bringing him back. I don't know.
I could name like 5 examples of superheroes or Star Wars characters or whatever of them sacrificing themselves is like one of the best scenes in a project. There's a sacrifice scene in Star Wars Rebels. It's the best scene in Rebels.
Yeah.
There's a sacrifice scene. I mean, Endgame. One of the best scenes in Endgame is Iron Man snapping to sacrifice himself. Like, Marvel is very clearly, and Disney is very clearly capable of writing good sacrifice scenes. So that he could absolutely die in this movie. It'd be a phenomenal scene that makes everybody cry. And then, yes, they could tease bringing him back in Secret Wars, and that would put a shit ton of butts in seats.
I don't know.
Especially Brand New Day's good.
I just keep thinking of that scene, and I feel like I'd be rolling my eyes.
That they kill him.
Yeah.
I mean, feather in your cap, a good point to you is I rolled my eyes in the Fantastic Four scene, and I think that's the worst scene in the movie. She dies in that movie, gets brought back.
Yeah, but there's at least Franklin to kind of explain that one.
You could 100% explain it in this movie.
Yeah.
Jean Grey could bring him back to life.
Yeah, but like we've already talked about this being a street level, finally having Spider-Man back thing. I don't know. It just feels weird. It just feels like it's like we have an Iron Man trilogy and then we wait 5 years and you bring Iron Man back and then you kill him. It's like I don't know.